Back. If you're just tuning in or have been here, we were just talking Christmas, and now we're getting to the main segment of this show. If Streamlabs allows us, every time I try to switch to a new scene, it freezes on me, so I don't know what's going on there. But as long as this is up, we should be good. So as I mentioned before, we're going to be tier listing the top selling toys from 1984 to 1995. Did you guys look at the list already, or look ahead?
No,
do you guys know what's on it?
Nope.
No.
Nope. All right. Well, I can read them out here for you. Oh, shit. What did I do? That's the wrong one.
I just want to mention that Danica had said that her favorite toy was the fucking Barbie cash register. I thought that was pretty funny because it's such a fucking lame ass gift.
All right.
That's just like making people. I guess it's preparing a lot of people for the reality of becoming just like a cashier.
just training the future workers of Walmart.
Very real. All right. So I'll read them out here. We got 1984 best-selling toy, Transformers. 85 went up to Teddy Ruxpin. Then 86 best-selling toy were Koosh Balls. Remember Koosh Balls?
I do not remember Koosh Balls.
Neither did my sister. I was like, how do you not remember Koosh Balls? They're fucking little tentacle balls. 87, you're going to like this, Eric. Best-selling toy, Jenga.
Fuck yeah, I love me some Jenga.
Ooh, fuck
Best-selling
That
toy,
was the best-selling toy, really?
Yeah. 88 was the regular Nintendo system. 89 was the Game Boy. 90 was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys. 91 was Super Soakers. 92 back to Super Nintendo. 93 was the Talk Boy from Home Alone.
Yeah, they had to like they just made that for the movie, and then it got people got so requested that they had to actually make it. It wasn't
Then
like
we
a real thing
got
until after the movie.
94 Power Rangers and 95 Teeny Beanie Babies.
Oh, yuck.
So those are the
Fucking
12
Beanie
best-selling toys from 1984 to 1995. Who wants to throw something on the list?
We're allowed to just throw something up there?
Well, yeah, we'll go in order. How about you? We'll go by the screen. Let's go Eric, me, Dane.
Oh, you mean like throw something up on like the tier list? I think you meant like
Yeah.
we get to like add our own toy kind of thing.
No Jurassic Park.
If we would have went to like 1999, man, or 98, it would have been Jurassic Park probably.
Yeah, we can
I
look
think
at
that
the
was
list
like-
after and look at other years too.
I think like Furby was probably the big thing that year. I'll go. Kush Ball is in fucking like at the bottom tier. That's like a pretty lame gift. I can't believe that was like a best-selling toy.
Yeah,
Is that what you're picking?
I'm just putting it in like the shit pile. So I'm gonna start.
All right. Start with Kush Balls.
Yeah, shoot low. Work my
You
way
think
up the
it's
ladder.
an F tier toy?
Can you guys explain to me what a Kush Ball is?
It's a
It's just a
Koosh.
fucking ball. That's like a squishy ball, like a. I don't know.
But it's
I don't know how
like-
to explain it.
It's like it's got like a bunch of little tentacles, like little feeler thingies. So it's kind of soft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those things can eat a dick.
They're kind of like
Yeah.
furry balls.
Yeah, that
What
is
a,
an
what a
F
sad
tier.
year that was the number one toy. Was it like a
Was that the?
a recession or something? That's all
I was
the
gonna say, was
people
that
could afford?
was that the second Great Depression?
It
That's
was-
a throw. That's a
It was
throwaway.
86. I don't know.
toy.
Reagan was just fucking taking charge. I don't know.
86 was a good year, man. I wish I was alive for that.
That was my birth year. Fuck you, 86.
I think I can agree. I mean, if anything, I'd only put it up to 6 because it's regular. It's cooler than a regular ball. But I mean, that's all. I don't even think it bounces. Like,
No, man, it just like flops on the ground. Like I don't get. I honestly, I'm baffled that that's like a thing. What the fuck?
Nikki,
You can play.
Nikki,
You get play with it for like 5 seconds. Like, well, I can go the rest of my life without playing with this thing again.
it's a
Nikki
kink
said in
toy.
chat, it's like a stress ball, but for kids. Like,
And the comment above that is, it's a kink toy you shove in your ass.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, could like people have sex with it? Is that why it got so popular?
I'm sure people have.
I'm I'm sure at least one person has shoved a koosh ball up their ass
You
in the
just,
history of koosh
At
balls.
least.
you
It was
just
the
warm
it
it
was
up.
the, it was the 80s, man. People were
It was wild.
doing lots of drugs and wild and wacky.
All right.
Yeah,
I think
no,
there's
fuck
no
that toy.
arguments here.
That koosh sucks.
Yeah.
I'll go. Let's go with Power Ranger toys. I am gonna start off the debate and say what. So we have 12. So
Yep.
no more than
Let me see the
3
list.
in A or B. Let's go
Okay, that's
B.
better.
I say B, man. Just looking at the list, I know it's gonna drop. They were cool. They were cool, but I see 3 other sets, or 2 other sets of action figures I would put above it. So I'm gonna
Put that
start it off
Oh,
B.
sorry.
Eric, I know you got some thoughts on this.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I have a. Hold on, just give me a sec.
Are you gonna
mean,
go get
there's-
Tommy?
They had the Zords. They had the fucking rotating face action
Sorry.
figure ones.
Yeah, I'm putting that in S tier, man. I still have one of my Power Ranger action figures. Fucking Tommy the
Yeah,
Green
look at
Ranger.
that.
Look at that.
Look at that
Man,
these
movie.
things are
Look
fucking
at that
dope.
mobility.
Look at the arms move, man. Like.
Yeah, what is that?
he's-
14
he's got
points of
little fi-
articulation?
He's got little fingers for his gun. Like I don't have the.
Blaster?
What the hell was his thing? His was like a. Did he have
Yeah,
like a
his-
flute or something? His was pretty lame.
Yeah, his Dragon Zord dagger.
Yeah. So man, they come in the fucking like triangular like boxes.
Yeah.
So
I-
if you saw one of those under your tree, you're like, fuck yeah, that's a Power Ranger. Hopefully it's not the Yellow Ranger or like something lame like that.
Hey, I loved Power Rangers. I always wanted to be Tommy, so that's a dope toy. In fact, when I was a kid, quick funny story while we talk about this, we used to play Power Rangers at recess, and I always wanted to be Tommy. And then this one time, obviously girls mature faster than boys, and there was this girl named Tammy, and she was probably like 6'1" and just a fucking house, and she wanted to be Tammy, and then they were like, you got to fight each other for it. And then I was like, I don't want to fight her. And she's like, let's fight. I was like, all right, I really want to be Tommy. And then she just straight up kicked me in the balls, and she was Tommy. I just got hooped in the balls by a 6'1" tank named Tammy.
Fuck.
Because she wanted to be Tommy.
Maybe that's
Yep.
why I think it's B tier. Just
Yeah, I was going to say, you got some personal grudges against it.
I'm
I'd say-
going S tier with this, man. That was like my shit when I was a kid.
I'm putting it probably in S tier 2 for the range of toys. Yeah, like they had the remote control Zords, they had the fucking Morphers,
Megazords.
they had the so many different figures. They had those
With-
battle top coins that I still have.
And every episode there was a different bad guy, and they'd always make an action figure of the bad guy. I remember I had the pig one, like the fat pig, and like the thing about Power Rangers though is like you watch that show now and you're like, what the actual fuck, man? Like it's such a bad show.
Maybe
like,
you do.
I refuse to watch them now. I watched them once like a couple of years ago. I watched the one episode. It was just such a, I don't know. It was just it was too goofy. It was too goofy for even air.
I'm a little upset that Captain Planet toys aren't on here because those were dope.
Captain Planet. Yeah.
But so you guys are saying that you're looking at that list, and if we only like with the list this small, I'd say we'd only do one S tier.
And I'm
But
putting that up there for sure.
that's the one over
it's
this.
there for now.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll figure that out later. So just a recap: we got Game Boy. What the fuck is that second one?
Jenga.
Oh, Jenga, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Super Soaker, the fucking Talk Boy, Teddy Ruxpin. What's that shit? This is the second,
Ninja
third,
Turtles,
last one. Oh, and then Transformers
Formers,
and
Teeny Beanie Babies.
okay, got it. Yep, okay, I'm good.
All right. So Dane, your choice.
I'll pick Super Soakers. Super
Nice.
Soakers.
Super cards were dope.
Best-selling toy of 91. I'm trying to I think me and my sister we had some actual decent Super Soakers where it was like the PS 3500 and something. Like when you got that thing pumped to max, fucking it felt like a shotgun blast. Like it was that thing could pump some pressure to it. I think Super Soakers are dope because yeah, there's so many different variants of it. I remember these classic ones in this picture too. I'm pretty sure Nolan and Carl
I
had
remember those
ones.
too.
Yeah.
You started using those ones eventually as like your backup gun. Like you'd tuck that one into your belt. You'd have your two-hander, and then you'd have that
Oh
one.
yeah, you'd have your little mini pistols like you'd get at the dollar stores or whatever. Like
Yeah.
And that was just actually like to keep you alive, like you'd just be drinking out of it.
For me, I'm going to say that would be a. Oh, okay, I'll quit looking at the list. When we just talk nostalgia, when I think of it right away, I'd say A tier. I have a feeling we're gonna drop it, but I'm gonna go A tier for Super Soakers for me.
I'm happy with it there too.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm gonna go A tier, man. Super Soaker holds a pretty special spot in my childhood. I grew up going to Silver Beach, and we had a cabin there, so we'd fill it up with lake water, and then you'd go around and spray people with fucking dirty lake water, and then it get covered in like the itch and like covered in like bird shit bacteria.
It wasn't a Super Soaker, but you had the Ghostbusters like proton pack ones.
Yeah. Oh man, remember like we had those, the 1000s, I think they were like the pretty good ones that year, and then they just kept getting more gnarly, and then but yeah, my parents had to take out a loan to fucking afford it, but we got the Super Soakers 1000s one year.
They make Super Soakers now that are like intense battery operated, can shoot like a hole through plywood. Like they make crazy Super Soakers now.
I'm sure like air rifle.
Like, what the fuck? What are they like now? Because like back then they were pretty gnarly. Like that's like nowadays they're probably like fucking way more hardcore. There's actually a picture of me and Dana at my cabin on my fridge here when we were kids, squirting my cousin Scott with Super Soakers.
They can fuck up the drywall now. Like they don't fuck around.
Yeah, they like break the skin.
Yeah.
They'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
so
like amateur games where it's like fucking paintballers are going around with Super Soakers and stuff.
Yeah. Like they like have like pressure washers. Pressure washers can like fucking like you could get killed by a pressure washer. Like you could easily kill someone with a pressure washer.
Oh, definitely.
Mini pressure washers.
Yeah, from the chat we got Super Soakers were sick. We got I think the chat is fucked up too. So you know they're having fun over there.
Yeah, the chat's lit tonight. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Hopefully it's not fucked up.
Is it all fucked up?
Hot fire.
They're just trying to swear and they're not allowed to.
Dale.
Yeah, I was just gonna say precious Dale. It's like you can't, apparently Dana saying you can't say simp and you can't say a couple other words that are apparently offensive. And
is simp offensive?
It is now, according to Twitch.
Well, that's stupid. Who gets their feelings hurt by simp?
I mean, I wouldn't want to be called that. I'd be quite upset if someone called me that. I'm not a simp.
Yeah,
so
but would
simp
you
just like a play on like? Does that just mean like you're simple, like you're just kind of like lame? Is that what that is?
It just means you like fucking will do anything for a girl and you're like fucking losing.
I mean, it basically means like
I'm definitely not simp then.
It basically means like high school friend zoned. Like
yeah.
I was simped a few times, but I learned my lesson and now I do the simping.
Like guys when they go to bars and
sense.
they're like, "Oh, I'll just buy all your drinks." It's like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense, Eric. If you're simping, then you're the guy buying all the drinks. You get simped.
I don't fucking know. That's a stupid word. It just sounds dumb.
All right.
Every time I hear it, I think shrimp, and then I just I don't know.
Eric, did you said A tier? What's your toy then?
Oh, okay, it's my turn. I don't know. I'm torn between fucking. I didn't have a Super Nintendo because holy fuck, my parents they'd have to sell one of us to afford it. So we had a Nintendo that I think my dad stole from someone's garage. So I'm gonna go Nintendo.
Regular Nintendo?
Like regular Nintendo, yeah. The first one.
Where do you want to put it on this list?
Man, I used to fuck with that thing a lot, so I'm gonna go A tier for now.
For me, that's a motherfucking S tier over Power Rangers for me, man. The first Nintendo, it's so wild that the first Nintendo had like all of the accessories, like the pad and like the gun and the robot. Like I wish they still made that shit, like Duck Hunt guns, or like you get that track and field game and it was like a pad you could run on, but you would cheat and use your hands. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was like a big running pad.
No, I don't know what that is. But they had like fucking Nintendo, like you can like draw on it. Didn't you have that?
I had Mario Paint, but that was Super Nintendo.
Mario Paint. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was not quite Nintendo. But they had like the Power Glove. I never used it, but I saw it on a movie once. I thought that was pretty cool. But remember my favorite game of all time is super lame was fucking Snoopy Olympics for Nintendo. I'd sit there and play Snoopy Olympics with my brother for fucking hours.
The fuck is
my
that?
mom? And then my mom was always playing fucking Dr. Mario, so I'd come downstairs and be like, "Oh, can I play?" She's like, "No, I bought it. I get the fucking play with it as much as I want."
Bev, he's calling you out.
He did. I'd sit there and be like, "Okay, it's my turn." She's like, "No, no, no. I bought it. It's mine, okay? Play with it when I'm fucking done.
Dale's confused, guys. he thought the stream was still down. That's why he's like, the chat is going nuts.
Oh. I think you have to like refresh the. Maybe you have to refresh it.
Yeah, so
Oh.
that makes sense because someone said something about the kink toy up the butt, and he was so confused.
Oh.
Super Soaker's definitely a kink toy up the butt. What is he confused about?
Yeah.
So you gotta refresh it if it's not.
Yeah.
Refresh that bitch.
What, have you guys ever used a computer before?
Oh, I can't. Fuck. I keep forgetting I can't comment. So people, I'm not commenting because I don't know what my fucking Twitch password is, but I can like watch the show, so I can see what you're saying, but I can't reply.
He's back in.
You reply without you just replied to them, Eric. You replied
But like not in the
verbally.
chat though. I know, but it's just not the same. Okay, I want to talk shit, you know, and like say things without the people having to see it and hear it.
Well, you should sign in, dog.
All right,
I will.
this
I
is
will. I
so
think
off the rails. All
Okay,
right,
sorry.
Nintendo. I put it in A tier too. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's a good console, but when I see the other consoles ahead of it, I mean, it's
You
just gonna
said
get
don't
knocked
do
out.
that.
I don't care. It's just gonna
Yeah,
get
don't
knocked
look
down
ahead.
anyways.
Just live in the now, Dave. Live in the now, okay?
I'd still only
Live-
say it's A tier. I mean,
Fair
games
enough.
wise, didn't even
Okay.
have Donkey Kong.
My turn. I want to get something off the board. What are Beanie Babies can suck a dick.
Oh,
Tony
Uh,
Beanie
don't even-
Babies? Don't say
What are
that
you
to
talking
Doug
about,
Parmenter,
man?
bro.
Yeah, man.
better not
And you
say
wanna
that.
fucking Doug's gonna come to your house and fucking burn your house down if you say talk shit about Beanie Babies.
No, he won't. I have like 9 super rare collectible Beanie Babies in here. He won't burn my house down.
Oh, you got the platypus?
You got the Rainbow Bear?
I'm
What's
gonna
your
go
beef
ahead.
with Beanie Babies, fuckface?
They're fucking pointless. And you aren't even allowed to take the tag off. I don't want to fuck with it. You can't
You
even.
could, but you could, but it would like defeat it would like depreciate the value or whatever.
Yeah, you were gonna say defeat the purpose, and the purpose of toys is to play with them. So it's
Well, it's just a fucking tag. You can work around it.
Beanie Babies are worse than fucking the ass kink balls to me. Beanie Babies are the worst.
I'll put it in B tier because I had a lot of Beanie Babies. I was a weird kid, man. I hung out with a weird kid named Doug. and
Fuck
me
yeah,
and-
going to Mala's and fucking seeing what they had.
Yeah,
fresh.
man. When they get that new order of
Oh.
Beanie Babies in, you'd fuck. Oh man. And then I had the Peace Bear. I think my mom and dad still have it. I had a couple other ones, but
What was
I
your
was
favorite one? Mine was a hedgehog.
no, I had
I
the
fucking
dragon
loved
named
that
Scorch.
hedgehog.
Dragon named Scorch was my favorite. That was a good one.
I had 0 of them.
Well,
Never
you had
had
a shitty
one.
childhood then.
Yeah. I'd put.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
stupid.
I can't qualify him as a B tier toy, but I will put him in C tier. I'll meet you guys halfway. Because it was
Alright,
fun
C
collecting
tier.
them, you know, in a time of Pokemon and collecting and stuff.
Yeah, it was the '90s, man. It was a simple time, man. These little stuffed
They were so
nothings could
soft.
keep you entertained for hours. Yeah.
Eric, your dad has the best comment, and it's correct. Beanie Babies were a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taught me about economics and trading.
Yeah.
Dane,
How much were
toy.
Beanie Babies? Like, how much was this a new Beanie Baby back in like the
I'd say like
'90s?
$20.
Really?
I'd say like $15.99 probably.
Were like they differently priced, or were they all the same price? Were like ones more expensive than other ones? I can't remember. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Beanie Babies are stupid, but I
You
just they have a
can-
whole they hold a special place in my childhood. So
You can add it to the list of toys on this list. You can put up your butt too. So
I was just
C
it's funny you
tier.
just said that because I was thinking that too. I'm like, what are these toys? What else are these toys can you shove up your ass? I'm sure you could fit one of those Patty the Platypuses up your ass.
It launched the furry generation.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Um,
gonna pick.
Dane.
I'm gonna pick a favorite of mine, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, baby girl.
One leads, one does machines. One's rude but cool, and one's just a party dude.
Yeah.
I think this is fucking A tier, almost S tier. I mean, when we want to talk about wide variety, they had that van that shot little pizza discs.
Yeah,
They
man.
had a million different bad guys, so many different versions of themselves. I think they were ahead of its time in toys.
Yeah, I would say S tier over Power Rangers. I'll take Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles over Power Rangers all day, man. They had all the toys. There's so many. You can only
So
buy one
many.
Tommy.
I got a Ninja Turtle here. The latest
Bro.
one. But I got all four. But like, look at looking at the back is like you could have like Splinter, Casey Jones, April O'Neil.
What?
I don't know
And
who the
every
fuck this guy is. Slash. I never really. I don't know.
Slash.
Flash?
Yeah, this guy.
He's the big bad evil turtle.
Yeah. I still
Yo,
remember seeing him in any
I'd-
episodes.
Here's my argument why it should be over Power Rangers. Variety, the amount of them that were out there, I'd say are my two biggest things, and they were just cooler. And they have my favorite, like, you know, Eric, how you always talk about like early '90s like child bullies, Bebop and Rocksteady, like the dumb jock bullies, essentially, are still like two of my favorites on the planet.
Yeah. I think I just recently, like, me and Dane rewatched fucking Hocus Pocus, and that movie's got the most ridiculous two bullies in it I've ever fucking seen in a movie. Jay and Ice. Oh, sorry.
They're children version of Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah. Bebop and Rocksteady were cool bad guys. I like Casey Jones. Shredder was a gnarly bad guy. He's a fucking, like, look how slutty he is. He's wearing fucking pretty much nothing. He's wearing a
Fuck
thong,
yeah.
boots, and a cape. Like, he's a stripper.
He didn't care.
And he's just jacked, too. He probably just, like, flaunted his shit. April O'Neil always wanted to bang him.
Yeah, he had the hammer at all times.
Um,
We're keeping it in S tier for now.
how many S tiers can we have?
Keep two.
Oh, sure. Yeah, S tier is good. I can't really see anything else. I don't want to get into it. Let's save it for
All right,
Well, it's
Eric,
up to you.
toys.
throw up another toy then, dude.
Man, I'm gonna go fucking Game Boy, man. I had a Game Boy Color, and then I got the Game Boy Advance. My older brother had like a red, the original Game Boy, so I used to play with that all the time when he let me. Remember, it had Jurassic Park on it and Excite Bike. So I'm gonna go. How many A tiers can we have?
At least
Three.
two.
3? I'll throw an A tier. It's a fucking dope ass toy.
Kooks.
So I'm gonna make a lot of people sad in the chat right now. But Eric, you always talk about being poor. I never owned a Game Boy. We were also poor.
Oh shit.
We got our Nintendo, and my parents were like, "We're not getting you one that you can take with you too. Just play the one at home." So I have to abstain. If I voted on like the coolest toys I wished I had, it would be like an S tier toy for me because I
Good.
never owned one and I always
This
wanted one.
is an S tier toy. The fact that you could bring games fucking anywhere. I mean, long car rides. If you had a worm light, I mean, you were in heaven. If you had a worm light
man.
as a kid, nothing could stop you. You were invincible.
You think I could afford a fucking worm light, man? If I had the Game Boy and then it was dark, I just couldn't play
You
it.
had a worm
Wasn't it?
light.
I did not. I swear to God, I didn't have it. But then I got the Game Boy Advance, but it had like the picture would light up, so I didn't need it anymore. But for my Game Boy Color, I didn't.
Yeah, I think this shit was revolutionary. Yeah, you could connect Game Boys. You could fucking take the selfies. Oh man.
Yeah,
There's
but
so
did
much
you actually
shit.
have
So-
that shit?
Nolan had the printer, I remember.
Nolan did.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the pictures now, they're pretty they're just like shitty and grainy. But it was a
Yeah.
cool concept for the '90s.
So I have a tie-breaking vote then between S and A, and I was going to abstain, but I will say S tier only if you knock down Power Rangers. If not, I'll let you guys.
Oh,
I'll let you guys fight it out.
no, I don't like that.
Well, I would knock down Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm not voting S tier then, because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I believe in it so much.
So we're kind of a kerfuffle. Let's just put it in A tier or
Fine.
yeah, A tier.
But it's way better than the regular Nintendo. I mean, it was the regular Nintendo that you could carry around with you. I mean, how's that?
Yeah.
not
You
better?
guys are really gonna die on that Power Rangers hill, hey?
Fucking
Yeah.
rights we are. I'll die every
Yeah,
time
man.
on the Power Rangers hill.
Yeah, man, I'll just Power Rangers for life, man. I want to get a red Power Ranger tattoo.
Ooh, the red too.
Yeah, man, Jason, that was my boy.
The
I can
guy who was
honestly
like
say, go for it.
the guy who was like the leader and the guy, and then Tommy just came around and just wrecked his high school life.
100%.
Yeah, he cock blocked Jason out of the lead the lead guy. Whatever.
Even took Kimberly
And-
away.
And then they turned him into the White Ranger. Honestly, they should have kept doing that show and then made Jason the supervillain. Like he should have turned from just years of frustration because Tommy took over the lead.
Read the comics.
All right,
bro.
who's up? Who's up next?
Kooks.
What did I?
Eric is.
Oh yeah, I just picked Game Boy, and then now it's your turn.
Oh, you picked Game Boy? Okay, then it is me. Sorry, I thought Dave picked that. I'm gonna go with Teddy Ruxpin.
Woo, baby.
I'm gonna say, for nostalgia's sake, it is a low B, high C.
I think we
I
can
can
agree it's a
honestly say-
B.
I think I saw Teddy Ruxpin once when I was a kid. Like one of the kids I got babysat with had one, and it didn't even work. Like the talking shit didn't work on it anymore. So it has
We
no
had a variant
sentimental value to
of
me.
Teddy Ruxpin. It was like
You
a
had a what?
different bear that could talk. He was pretty cool.
Oh, like the fucking the dollar store Teddy
I was
Ruxpin.
gonna say you got our,
Probably.
you got our compliments, Teddy Ruxpin.
the no-name brand Teddy Ruxpin. It was like Barry Arthur or something like that.
Yeah.
Rip-off name.
Randy Raxpin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Theodore Ruxpin.
Yeah.
It's a cool toy,
Yeah,
you know.
I could put. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's a bear that can talk, and like you could actually like if you said hello, it would like know what you were saying and then like say a response. Kind of ahead
Yeah,
of its time. Kind of
It
creepy.
was the
as fuck,
original
though, too.
Ted.
I was just gonna say that's kind of terrifying. I don't think I like that at all.
It was the original Ted, man. I want to see that guy's story after he fell from grace.
That's true. All right.
Oh yeah. So I'm
Happily
gonna
put it
go.
in
I don't
B.
know. Fuck it. I'll put it in C even. Like I don't really. I put it over fucking Beanie Babies for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely over Beanie Babies. I'm fine with B for now. It might get dropped.
My leg fell asleep. All right.
So
whose turn
can
is
we
it? Mine?
switch? Can we switch Teddy Ruxpin and Beanie Babies? Can we agree on that at least?
Well,
No.
you have.
Can
No.
a Beanie Baby talk?
Yeah, but
I
No.
mean that answers your question.
you can't
Ted-
shove a Teddy Ruxpin up your ass. So that's,
you could
You could
I mean,
fuck
you
it.
could.
you could at least throw his fist up there and then he'd talk to you about it. And he'd say,
We're gonna get flagged for all we're talking about. We're just keep talking about which toys we can have sex with.
You just have sex with him, and he just like says like a different response. It's like,
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
Please don't do this to me.
I'll be
No,
going home
but-
now. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you can stay the night. It's like, no, I think I'll go.
So, do you
Yeah.
have Uber? I'm not getting any reception here.
Okay,
alright, my
so
turn.
yeah.
All right, I'll throw fucking the Talk Boy, Home Alone. What was it? 1993. So it's from Home Alone 2, right?
Yeah, I was just to say it was Home Alone 2.
Yeah. I was gonna
One
say
that
I
goes
knew
to me.
one kid who had it. I can't remember who. But it was basically just it was a shitty yak back. Like yak backs were way cooler because you can make like crazy fart noises and stuff. And ooh, talk about best
Yeah, so you-
toys. I'm just
I
remembering
didn't
my
even think
yak
of that. You
back
could just-
I had.
You could fart into it and like listen to it later. Technology was incredible.
Just
It's like sitting in
Eric
your
as
room,
a
it's like listening to
child,
this
just
just sitting there like, listening to my own farts. Like, God, that was a good one. That was a real good
taking
shit.
notes. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, just comparing it to his
Just
diet.
write down what I
today.
ate that day to make such a huge fucking make a huge fart. I was a very disturbed young boy.
Yeah.
parents
Oh my
walk into
God.
the room. Just what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, God damn it, Eric, stop taking your brother's talk boy. You're giving him a
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah. Why does my talk boy have pink eye? What's going on here?
Why does my talk boy stink?
So I'd put this in a B to C tier list. I think it was really expensive too back in the day, so only like rich kids could have it, and it wasn't
Yeah.
that good. It was just a tape recorder.
I did not own one. I would put this in C above Beanie Babies, so for me.
Eric,
I don't know. Eric Pearl had one, so he was like, I'd get babysat by him, so he'd always bring it over and I'd fuck with it, and I thought it was super cool. And then I'd fart into it. Just kidding, I didn't think of it back then. But yeah, I go B tier, I guess. It was pretty
tier.
rad.
all right, last three. Eric,
All right,
you gotta
Eric,
take it.
You
You gotta
have to
take it.
take Eric. If you don't take frickin' the one that is first there, you're an asshole.
And I know where I'm ranking it.
Jenga. I can't believe that was like a number 1 toy that year. That's just like these years was just so simple. Like
It was
Cushing, Jenga,
1987.
like, that was 87 too. Shit. I'll put Jenga fucking B tier because it's like cool and stuff, but like it gets old quick. You can only play like 1 or 2 games before it's like, alright, this sucks.
I think back in the day when it was just Jenga, yeah, it's B. It's
Now we
C
gotta, like,
tier.
make a
It's
drink
C
from
to
Jenga.
F tier. It's now
Yeah.
raised itself up to a C to B tier.
It is C tier, and it is equal playing field for me on that and Beanie Babies. Both, honestly, it's better than Beanie Babies for me, but it is a C tier toy. It's just blocks. It's just it's just literally you could do this in your grandpa's garage with just 2x4s that he was cutting. Like I did, and it was and they do it. Honestly, if I had Jenga, I would get into whittling and carve each of those blocks into something cool. I am not a fan of the game. I always try and skip it when Eric wants to play it when we're drinking. I'm like, I'm out. I'm just gonna control music.
That's slutty Jenga though, because we can fucking like we can write stupid shit on it and get people to do things. I got Aiden T to gummy worm out of my friend's ass crack one time because of Jenga.
What?
On my birthday.
Aren't you proud, Pat and Bev?
Yeah.
To be honest, I've seen Aiden eat candy out of a couple people's ass cracks.
So
Yo, you're just putting your brother on blast.
Yeah,
Your parents are in the chat.
He loves to eat
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, hey, yeah, Pat and Bev, Aiden loves to eat ass at Eric's discretion.
He doesn't love to eat ass. He loves to eat candy out of people's asses.
Your one son makes your other son eat gummy treats out of people's buttholes, dude.
Yeah.
All right, next
Yeah,
toy.
Yeah, where are we even going with this? We're just talking about Aiden eating ass now.
So proud, she said.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna.
Dale, yes.
I did not. I'm gonna go Transformers, and I'm gonna go A tier. I want to knock down Super Soakers to B if we only get 3. Transformers were the cool, intricate action figure you didn't know you needed. Without the toys, you don't have those terrible movies. Actually, no, B tier, because I hate the Transformers movies now. So, so I'm going to go B tier because those movies exist. Before the movies, that's an A to S tier toy because it spawned the terrible Michael Bay, especially Transformers 2 is the worst movie in the history of movies. I'm going to say B tier because of that.
Eric?
Yeah, they're more than meets the eye, you know. Yeah, Transformers was pretty rad. I never really had them when I was a kid because, like I said, we grew up in going through garbages and like eating grass and stuff because we couldn't afford much. But I remember they were pretty rad when I go to someone's house and like, but I just remember like I didn't have the attention span to fucking like fuck with them to like turn them into the cars because it took so much like time in the commercials, like, oh, look how quick you can do it, but it actually took like 2 hours to get them from like the robots to the cars. So yeah, I don't know, B, I guess. And those movies do fucking suck. Oh my god, those are bad movies. There's so many of them too. It's like, man, like, why not just fire Michael Bay and have someone do it right? And why aren't they on Cybertron? Why are they always on Earth? That one beginning of Bumblebee movie, like when they're on Cybertron and like running away from the Decepticons, I was like, I could just watch that part on repeat like over and over again. Like that's such a rad scene. And then of course he comes to Earth and then hangs out with that one fucking Haley Steinfeld girl, and it's just a stupid movie. And John Cena's in it.
Yeah.
If these were Beast machines, I'd put it in S tier if they were Beast machines. But you know, they're just Transformers. So, I mean, they're fucking dope toys. They fucking like hired fucking the top engineers to design these shits. I don't even understand how somebody could think of toys these complex. But cars suck. Car toys suck. So.
You were a Hot Wheels guy?
Fuck no, Hot Wheels. None of that shit. I'll put it in A to B. I can drop Super Soakers down.
All right, Eric, it's up to you. Super Soakers to be, or Transformers to, or Transformers to be.
Yeah, whatever. Keep it like that. That's fine. I just can't believe Teddy Ruxpin's up so goddamn high.
Yeah, but look at the toys under it.
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's
Just want teeny Beanie Babies up there.
Because I loved Beanie Babies when I was a kid, man. I was
Yeah, you're best friends with Doug, and you fucking love teeny beans.
I was gonna say, I was a confused young boy. I didn't know what I wanted. I don't know the guy who came out of the closet later on.
You were.
I think I had something to do with it because me and him would like cuddle and like like sleepovers, like sleep in the same bed.
Yeah. It was a slippery slope.
Yeah, it was a slippery slope.
Babies.
And then we'd play with Beanie Babies, and my dad would just be like, "I don't want you going over to Doug's house anymore." You guys are weird.
It's just, no, Dad, it's a platypus.
Yeah, it's just a platypus.
All right, the final
Dane.
one is the Super Nintendo. Fucking S stands for goddamn super, and that's where this fucking thing belongs. I remember getting this on Christmas. I remember fucking playing the shit out of this. We talking games. We talking.
Fucking still have it to this day.
That's a new one, but I still own a Super Nintendo. Gotta start getting my games back. I gave them to G's Lan. No.
G took it.
He was like, yeah, like 50 of my old games. But,
What?
you know,
Go get them. You're
Nope.
in Manitoba.
I said you could have them.
Remember he lived in your trailer that one summer in your driveway. And all he did was just play Super Nintendo.
Fucking rights we did. Played Super Mario Brothers. Count how many levels we could keep a Yoshi.
Good times. Yeah.
I don't know. I have so many memories of Super Nintendo.
For
It's probably
me,
my
Super
favorite thing.
Nintendo. So that's your S tier. For me, it is a. I'd put it in S tier again only if we drop Power Rangers. So.
Oh.
Power Rangers isn't dropping over Ninja Turtles.
I know,
I'm
and
thinking
that's
Power
so.
Rangers over Ninja Turtles.
So out of just pure spite, I'm gonna say this is an A tier gift because I don't want Ninja Turtles to drop.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm going A tier because I didn't have one when I was a kid, but like they were cool and stuff. I remember the kid across the Jason Klimnik had one across the street, and I'd play Jurassic Park on it. And I think Jurassic Park is globally known as like the most difficult game to play on that. And I remember it really upset me because I never passed get past it.
You know what? Because it's the Christmas season and I'm in the spirit of giving, and this toy was so important to Dane. Let's go S tier. Because I love my friends.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I know. That's why I'm giving him the power vote. It means so much to him that I'm going to drop.
And since I'm in charge of the tier list, I'm just going to keep it there. Screw it. I'm keeping all three there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 S tiers.
It's
Leave
Christmas.
it there. It's Christmas. Spirit of giving.
All right. That is our list from the best toys from 84 to 95. We got in the F tier, the fucking koosh ball. I mean, get out of here, koosh ball. Nobody likes you. What are you?
I'd say this is a good list, guys.
Yeah.
Overall, I'd say the only one I'm sad to see drop out of A was Super Soakers. But you know what? Super Soakers for a Christmas gift deserves to be in B because we grew up in Manitoba and you couldn't use them for 4 months. So that's where it belongs as a Christmas gift, not as a toy in general.
And if we were ranking these on sex toys, Super Soaker would be S tier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right up there with Cush balls. Right up there with Cush balls. Dane, I did send you those 3 photos of baby kooks at Christmas too, but who knows if these are shit.
Yeah, the only thing I'm upset about is Beanie Babies are too low on this list, man. But other than that, I guess it's pretty good, yeah.
In C tier, we got Jenga and Beanie Babies. B tier, Super Soakers, Teddy Ruxpin, and the Talk Boy. I don't even know what it's called. A tier, Game Boy, regular Nintendo, Transformers toys, and S tier, Super Nintendo, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers toys, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys.
What do you guys think of our list in the chat? Let me know.
What do you think of our list? Did we miss anything?